Hi, Noobs Recaps here. Today I'm going to explain an action-adventures movies called Dungeons & Dragon: Honor Among Thieves. In the movie, Ejin Darvis once lived a life filled with honor as a member of the Harpers, a legendary order of peacekeepers sworn to defend the innocent and fight against tyranny. As a Harper, he upheld justice with conviction, and alongside his wife, Zia, he found happiness and purpose. However, this life of dedication unraveled when Ejin arrested a powerful red wizard who had long terrorized the land. In retaliation, the wizard's followers sought revenge, striking Ejin at his heart. They killed his beloved wife. Overcome by grief and guilt, Ejin abandoned his Harper oath, unable to reconcile with the pain and loss. His purpose shattered, he turned to drinking, isolating himself from the world and slipping deeper into despair. Ejin's life took a dramatic turn when he met Holga Kilgore, a fierce and kind-hearted barbarian who had been cast out by her tribe for falling in love with an outsider. Drawn to her strength and empathy, Ejin found in Holga an unlikely but dependable companion. Recognizing his sorrow, Holga took pity on him, helping him find a reason to carry on and taking his young daughter, Kira, under her wing. Together, Ejin and Holga formed an unusual yet loyal family, bound by their shared hardships and a deep sense of trust. Treating Ejin as a brother and Kira as her own, Holga provided them with a sense of belonging. To make ends meet, they turned to theft, becoming skilled thieves in order to survive and raise Kira in a world that was often unforgiving. Ejin hoped that one day he might find a way to undo the past and reunite Kira with her mother, Zia. Years later, driven by a powerful desire to give Kira a better life and haunted by the memory of Zia, Ejin devised a bold heist to retrieve the Tablet of Reawakening, a legendary relic rumored to have the power to resurrect the dead. To pull off this daring plan, he assembled a ragtag crew of misfits and outcasts, each bringing unique skills. Among them was Simon, a half-elf sorcerer with a gift for wild, unpredictable magic but plagued by self-doubt, and Forge Fitzwilliam, a clever, silver-tongued con artist who could talk his way out of any situation. Their team was joined by Forge's mysterious associate, Safina, whose quiet intensity and mastery of magic hinted at hidden depths. With his crew assembled, Ejin believed he finally had a chance to steal the tablet and bring back Zia, restoring the family he had lost. But the heist went horribly wrong. During their raid on the Harper stronghold, Ejin and Holga were betrayed. Safina, revealing herself to be a powerful red wizard, used her dark magic to ensure Forge's escape while leaving Ejin and Holga to be captured by the authorities. Forge had seized the tablet and left with Kira, pledging to take care of her but instead poisoning her against her own father. Ejin's dreams crumbled in an instant as he was thrown into a frozen prison alongside Holga, condemned to years of confinement far from the daughter he cherished. For 2 grueling years, Ejin and Holga languished in the icy fortress of Revel's End, enduring harsh conditions and keeping hope alive only by planning their escape. When the opportunity finally arose, they executed a bold prison break, braving the bitter cold and eluding guards as they made their way back to Neverwinter. But upon their return, they were met with shocking news. Forge had risen to power, exploiting the city's vulnerabilities and claiming the title of Lord after the mysterious illness of Neverwinter's former ruler. Forge, using his cunning and charm, had also manipulated Kira, feeding her lies that painted Ejin as a greedy, selfish man who had abandoned her out of a lust for treasure. Heartbroken yet undeterred, Ejin resolved to set things right. Determined to win back Kira's trust, prove his innocence, and retrieve the tablet from Forge's well-guarded vault, Ejin embarked on a mission of redemption. Holga, ever loyal and resolute, joined him in his quest. Together, they sought out old allies and new companions. They reconnected with Simon, whose awkward demeanor hid a deep reservoir of magical talent, and who had remained loyal despite their disastrous past. Simon suggested they enlist the help of Doric, a shape-shifting druid with ties to the natural world and a fierce dedication to protecting her forest community from Forge's greedy encroachments. With their new team in place, Ejin devised a plan to infiltrate Forge's fortress and reclaim the tablet. However, they quickly realized that they needed a powerful artifact, the Helm of Disjunction, to disable the magical defenses surrounding the vault. The helm, a relic of immense power, had been lost for generations. Through a series of investigations, the group learned that the helm had once belonged to Zenk Yendar, a paladin who had narrowly escaped the terror of Thay, the land of the Red Wizards. Zenk, who had witnessed the rise of Zas Tam, the ruthless ruler of Thay, carried a deep hatred for the Red Wizards, who had transformed their own citizens into an undead army. Recognizing the same dark forces at play in Neverwinter, Zenk agreed to help Ejin and his crew, guiding them through treacherous terrain to retrieve the helm. Their journey took them into the depths of the Underdark, where they faced deadly creatures, navigated ancient ruins, and narrowly escaped assassins sent by Safina. They encountered one of the most fearsome creatures of the Underdark, Themberchaud, an enormous, corpulent red dragon whose fiery breath nearly consumed them. Against overwhelming odds, they retrieved the helm and escaped the Underdark, but their ordeal left them exhausted and battered. Meanwhile, Simon struggled to attune to the helm's power, grappling with his own fears and insecurities as the artifact resisted his control. Back in Neverwinter, Forge had reinstated the infamous High Sun Games, a brutal gladiatorial spectacle designed to draw massive crowds from across the land. Safina's plan was now clear. She intended to use the games to amass an enormous crowd, upon whom she would unleash a dark necromantic spell, transforming them into an undead army loyal to the Red Wizards. Realizing the scale of the threat, Ejin and his crew prepared to infiltrate Forge's vault during the games, hoping to retrieve the tablet and thwart Safina's plot. As the team attempted to break into the vault, they faced setback after setback. Simon struggled to control the helm, the vault was heavily guarded by magic, and Safina's spies were everywhere. Finally, they managed to breach the castle's defenses, but only to discover that the vault was empty. Safina had anticipated their move and relocated the treasure beneath the arena. Disguised as Kira, she ambushed Ejin, leading to their capture. Forced to participate in the deadly gladiatorial games, Ejin and his crew fought for their lives in a battle against monstrous opponents, but they managed to escape, using their unique skills and teamwork to evade capture. In a last-ditch effort, Doric, in her animal form, discovered that Forge was preparing to flee with the treasure, abandoning the citizens to face Safina's wrath. Realizing the full extent of the threat, Ejin and his crew orchestrated a plan to steal the treasure and disperse it across the city, drawing the citizens away from the arena and thwarting Safina's spell. With the help of the teleportation staff, they transported Forge's stolen riches onto a hot air balloon, scattering the gold over the streets of Neverwinter. In a climactic showdown, Safina confronted them, furious at their interference. Her dark magic unleashed, she battled the group with ruthless power. Simon, finally mastering his own abilities, managed to nullify her time-stopping spell, while Kira, using an invisibility pendant given to her by Ejin, slipped an anti-magic bracelet onto Safina. The team fought with everything they had, and Doric, shifting into a massive Owl+Bear, delivered the final blow, crushing Safina beneath falling debris. The victory, however, came at a high price. Hulga had been fatally wounded in the battle, leaving Ejin faced with a painful choice: use the tablet to resurrect Zia or save Hulga, who had become his true family. With tears in his eyes, Ejin chose to save Hulga, honoring the bond they had forged through years of hardship and loyalty. Hulga's life restored, the group emerged as heroes, celebrated by the people of Neverwinter. The city's rightful ruler was restored, and Forge, stripped of his power, was sent to Revel's End, where he failed spectacularly in his attempts to escape. Through trials of sacrifice, friendship, and redemption, Ejin, Hulga, Kira, Simon, Doric, and their allies found a family in each other.